Today we are going to see the topic of robotics. I am Dhanendran, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering from SRMTRP Engineering College. Here, the main history of the robot, which is nothing but the term robot was first used in 1920 in a play called Rossum's Universal Robot, or RUR, by Czech writer Korpel Sepak. The word robot comes from the word robota, which means in the Czech forced labor or drudgery. The main purpose of robot is to reduce the manpower and whatever the applications of fires, that's why the hazardous areas we have to use it as a robot. That's why the Carol Capek's concept of robot has been introduced. The main terminology of the robot, which is nothing but a robot, which is a mechanical device that performs human tasks either automatically or by remote control. The main applications of robot, which is used for either the study and the applications of robot technology, and the telerobotics, which is nothing but a robot that is operated by a remote link. The main definitions of the robot, which is nothing but a programmable, multifunctional manipulator design. A manipulator which is multifunctional programmable, which is designed to move a material, parts, tools, or a specialized device through various programmed motions for the performance of the variety of the task. The variety of the task we have to use as a robot with the action of the manipulator with the programmed motions. That is a major definitions of the definitions by a Robot Institute of America. The major laws of the robot, which is nothing but Asimov. There are Asimov's proposed the three laws of robotics: the law 1, law 2, and the law 3. And the law 1 states that the robot may not induce a human beings or through inactions allow a human beings to come to harm. A law 2, which is nothing but a robot must obey order. Whatever we have to give the program, they have to give the results. The robot must obey orders given to it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. Either it should not be the harmless, and whatever it may not induce a human beings or through inactions. Law 3, which is nothing but a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first law. These are all the major three laws for the Asimov's proposed laws. Next one is a robot control loop. In control loops, it should be subdivided into three parts. One is a sensing technique, another one is a thinking capability, another one is action. So in sense, what are all the senses available for same like a human being? So what role we have to the speech, like speech, vision, like acceleration, temperature, positions, distance, touch, force, magnetic field, light, sound, and the position sense. These are all the sensors available in the robots, which is controllable of the robots. And what are all the thinking capability? Like a man, what are all the thinking capability? Likewise, the robotics also having the in the terms of planning, plan classifications like the processing data, path planning, motion planning, which are all controlled by the programmable. So next one is act, which is nothing but the output information, move, speech, text, visual, wheel, leg, arm, or track. These are all the major three control loop to control the robot, like a sensing, thinking, and the act. So there are the different types of robots involved in this. For first one is an industrial robot. Second one is a material handling type, and third one is a welding purpose robot. So next one is an inspection type. So next, improving productivity and the laboratory applications. The major purpose of industry robot, which is used to do material handling like welding, inspections, improving productivity, and the laboratory applications. These are all the one of the types of the robot in industry. And the second one is a mobile robot. Mobile robot, which is used for the robot that moves around on leg or track or wheel. So that is a mobile robot. It moves from one place to another place. So that is like a mobile robot. And the third type, which is nothing but an educational robot. Educational robots for robotic kits are used extensively in education, like a RoboLab, a Lego, and the RoboCups also. And the second one, on the fourth one is a domestic robot. A domestic robots having the two types, those household tasks and the modern toys. Household toys are used to perform the household works, and the modern toys which is used to like a dancing, like walking and talking for the children purpose. what are all the major components involved in the robot, which is nothing but the first one is a manipulator. Manipulator, which is nothing but it is a main body of the robot. Like it is connected with the links, joints, and the other structural element of the robot. And the end effector, which is a parts that is connected to the manipulator. Like end effector, which is nothing but like in human beings, so whatever we have the fingers and the arms, that wise it is an end effector, which is used to catch, which is used to what are all the element to be lift purposing. That is what it is used as the end effector. So next one is the actuator, which is nothing but like a man muscles. In this actuators, we have to use it as a different types of actuators. One is a servo motor, like a servo motor, a stepper motor. Either it can be controlled in hydraulic or in the pneumatic cylinders. So and the fourth one is the sensors. So the main important parts of the robotic is sensors, which is used to collect the information about the internal state of the robot and to communicate with the outside environment. Like a sensing element, like already we have to seen that the sensing element, whatever we have to touch, like touch, temperatures, walk, see. So these are all the controlled by the sensors. And the four major one is a controller, which is like as a man, it is like a cerebellum, which is it is control and to coordinate the motions of the actuators. Next one is a processor is a main brain of the robot. It calculates the motions and the velocity of the robot. Whatever we have to calculate, it should be controlled under the processor. And the next one is the softwares, which is it is like operating systems, robotic softwares, and the collections of routines. These are all the major robotic components involved in the robots. And the major what is a sensors? So sensors provide the awareness of the environment by sensing things. What are all the light, like a light, sound, heat, chemical, like a force, temperatures, magnetic resistance. These are all the various sensors available in the robot, which is used to sensors to core the robot. If it is system to alert the robot, if exceed the limit, which is used to alarm will be the given and they alert the robot. These are all the major functions of the sensors. And what is the end effector? End effector, which is nothing but in robotics, an end effector is a device at the end of the robotic arm, which is designed to interact with the environment. Whatever we have to lift in the terms of end effector only, we have to lift the concept. The end effector may consist of the gripper or a tool. A gripper can be the 2 fingers, 3 fingers, or even a 5 fingers, which is used to lift the element. The next one is a actuator, which is nothing but a locomotion and the manipulation. Like a locomotions, which is nothing but moves from one place to another, which is for which is you either we can use it as a legs or wheels or the other exotic means. And the manipulator, which is nothing but link joints. So whatever we have to connect it as a manipulator, which is like a links or joint. In links or joints, we have to calculate the degrees of freedoms and like arms and the grippers. What is the degrees of freedom? Degrees of freedom, each plane in which the robot can maneuver, like a rotating base of arm, pivot base of the arm, bend elbow, wrist up and down, like a wrist left and right. Whatever the motions are involved in this, first of all, we have to calculate it comes under the degrees of the freedom. What is the purpose of the robot? The major purpose of robots are used to like dirty task, repetitive task. In the man itself, we have to whatever we have to repeat a task, we have to tired. But in not robot, it not tired. That's why it is used in the repetitive task, like a dangerous task. In a man, the hazardous things are not covered with the man. That's why you have to use it as a robot as a dangerous task. Next one is a robot assisting the handicapped can operate equipment as much higher precision than human, cheaper and along with the basis. So in the main applications of the robotics, which is nothing but the explorations like medicine, medical science, and the assembly pots. The major exploration, which is nothing but space missions, a robot in the Antarctic, and exploring volcanoes. Next is underwater explorations. In medical science, there are surgical assistance is mainly used for the robot. Assembly, like a factory parts like handling, assembling, painting, surveilling, security. These are all the major assembly parts we have used as a robotic applications. So I conclude this sessions. Thank you all.